All right. Hey guys, Din here. Thanks for joining me in this video. I'm just going to sit down and have a chat with you guys. But whether you arrived here by chance or because something inside of you was gently urging you to listen, I just want you to know you're exactly where you're meant to be. Today, it's a little journey of reflection, of understanding, of quiet reassurance. And I guess in the next few moments, we'll explore the simple idea that every twist, every challenge, and every joy in your life has a purpose. You came here for a reason, and that reason is woven into the tapestry that is your very own unique story. But yeah, I'll split it up into topics, and we'll just talk about it. You ever look back at your life and just wondered how every experience, even the painful ones, has led you to where you are now? It's very natural to have moments of uncertainty. Times when the road ahead feels foggy and every step feels very heavy. Yet each of those moments, even the ones that hurt you, is a part of your own story. Every experience is like a thread in a grand tapestry, intricately woven together to create who you are. The struggles, the setbacks, and moments of doubt have all played a role in shaping you. They have refined you. They've taught you lessons about strength, about resilience, and ultimately they have led you here. Remember, nothing happens by accident. Even when life seems chaotic, there is a suitable and subtle design behind every event. Your presence here today, listening, is no coincidence. I don't believe so. It's a part of the unfolding of your very unique path. You saw it on your YouTube page and you clicked on it. Other people might not click on it. So, yeah, often we're taught to hide our vulnerabilities, to present a strong face no matter what. And this, I guess from my understanding, it would be more towards men than women because, the dudes, we have to be alpha. But to me, true strength lies in embracing our uncertainties and imperfections. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It's a doorway to growth. I'd say it's in our most uncertain moments that we discover how resilient we truly are. Now think about a time when you felt uncertain. Perhaps you were, stepping into the unknown, scared of what might come next. Now in those moments, allowing yourself to feel, to be vulnerable, opened up the space for something new. A strength you might not have known existed at all, that you actually possessed. Embracing vulnerability means accepting that you don't need all the answers right now. It means trusting that every uncertain step you're growing and you're learning. And I'd say that in itself is a courageous act. Each of us walks I say, a path that is, entirely our own. The choices we've made, big or small, you've made, big or small, have led to this very moment. There may have been times when, you've questioned your direction, wondering if every challenge was there. Every challenge was, too much to bear. But consider this. Those very challenges are probably guiding you toward a future that only you can create. Recall a time when life seemed overwhelming. At first, you might have seen it as, some kind of setback. But later on, you realized it was a small stepping stone, a crucial part of your very journey. Every trial, every lesson is preparing you for a future full of possibilities and hope. Now, you're probably asking, why am I facing these challenges now? And I honestly don't have an answer for you, but I do believe that each trial is here to teach you something invaluable. It's a gentle nudge from, I don't know, for lack of a better term, the universe, whispering that you are evolving, you're growing, and you're moving towards something beautiful. Even if it isn't just, even if it isn't clear just yet. What I'm trying to say is trust your path with all its twists and turns. It might not be clear, but it's unfolding exactly as it should. Sometimes the most profound moments in life are hidden in everyday details. A soft patter of rain on your window, for instance, the first rays of dawn, or even the quiet hum of your surroundings. These small, almost unnoticeable moments are gentle reminders that beauty exists all around us, even when we're caught up in the busyness of life. I encourage you now to pause and look around. Notice how the light plays on surfaces, for instance. The sound of nature, maybe it's a cricket outside your door, or a car driving by. Not nature, but sound. Or, even the way your breath flows in and out of you. These are not mere coincidences. I'm not a scientist, so your body functions the way it should. That's all I can say. But if we want to get all spiritual, I'd say they are the universe's way of, there's the universe's subtle way of communicating with you. Every little moment of calm holds meaning. They serve as anchors that bring you back to the present, a moment of peace in a sometimes chaotic world. So let these moments fill you with gratitude, knowing that every little detail in your day, however small, contributes to the masterpiece that you are. Gratitude is a quiet yet transformative force. I'm trying to find the words, and I think that's pretty accurate. When we focus on the gifts in our lives, we begin to shift our perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Gratitude does not erase challenges. It actually illuminates the beauty that lies within and beyond them. Think about a recent moment when you felt even the slightest spark of gratitude. A smile from a stranger, for instance, a kind word from a friend, or even a quiet moment of reflection. I used to meditate. I try to now, but I don't do it as often as I want to. But every time I do, there's always a moment in there where I just appreciate something, whether it's a person or just something. It could even be the fact that I could wake up in the morning and have some kind of breakfast. It's as simple as that. Whatever that moment is, hold it in your heart. Even the smallest moments of kindness can change how we see the world. I would say allow gratitude to be your companion. With every breath, remember that amidst any darkness, there is always a glimmer of light, a reason to be thankful. I did not rip that off of The Lord of the Rings, but it sounds like a line from Lord of the Rings. But yeah, imagine gratitude as your companion. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to be hard on yourselves, on ourselves, to set impossibly high standards, and to feel inadequate when we fall short. But if there's anything I can advise you on, I would say, such a legal term, right? I'd say open your heart to self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you offer to others. Imagine looking at yourself as you would a dear friend. See the courage in your eyes, the resilience in your smile, and the quiet strength that has carried you through every challenge. Recognize that you deserve love, understanding, and care, especially in moments when you feel very vulnerable. Place your hand gently over your heart and just feel its steady beat. It's a practice that I do now that I thought was stupid back then, but I just kind of have a little moment just to remind myself that I am very much human. I have flaws, and I think the most important thing is that I am alive, and I'm strong, and I am deserving of compassion. Do that for yourself, and you'll see a big difference. Just let that warmth remind you that every moment of self-care is a step forward to healing and, even more important, growth. So, self-compassion isn't about ignoring your struggles. That's a huge thing. People move towards self-care and then I think they run away from their struggles. Totally wrong. It's more about embracing yourself fully, flaws and all, struggles and all, and knowing that you are enough just as you are. You know what's crazy? And one of the things I'm actually grateful for, it's that life is ever changing, and with change comes the opportunity for transformation, like a Power Ranger. Sometimes I will say change can feel absolutely overwhelming, as if you're stepping into the unknown, right? But within every change lies the seed of growth, and the promise of a new beginning. Think of a time when whatever change that you were going through felt very daunting. Perhaps it was the start of a new chapter, a move, or a significant decision, right? While it might have seemed scary at first, that change likely brought with it new opportunities, insights, and personal achievements or evolution. You won't be where you are now without change. Change reminds us that life is not static. It's fluid. Be Walter, my friend. Dynamic and ever evolving, just like you, just like me. Embrace the idea that every ending is a precursor to a new beginning. Trust that as you let something old go, you're making space for something extraordinary to emerge. Deep within you lies a creative spark, a well of imagination, inspiration, and the power to create your own story, your own amazing story, whether it's through art, writing, music, or simply the way you navigate life. Your creativity is a powerful expression of who you are. Sometimes the thing is, we suppress this creativity out of fear or doubt, and that really sucks, right? But I do encourage you to nurture it. Let it shine brightly, like a diamond. Your creative spirit is not just a hobby. I think people confuse that. Oh, I'm creative. Oh no, that's a passion. That's a hobby. Blah 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 blah. It's actually a vital part of your soul, a means through which you express your unique perspective of the world. It's your traits, and to suppress that and become, a robot, another part of the matrix, and that's a big no-no, right? Just imagine for a moment that you're holding on a paintbrush or a pen. With every stroke, you're adding color and depth to your life's canvas. Every idea, every creative impulse is a reminder that you have the power to shape your own reality in wonderful, unexpected ways. In a world with constant, what was I saying? In a world with constant noise, both external and within, our minds, silence can actually be very rare, and it can be a precious gift. There is profound wisdom in those quiet moments when the world around you slows down. And you can, in those moments, truly listen to your inner voice. Silence allows you to connect with the deeper parts of yourself, to hear the truths that are often drowned out by daily distractions, for instance. In silence, you find clarity. In that clarity, you discover strength and insight that, hell, you might have forgotten. So I do this. Some people think I'm a loner because I do it, but sometimes I'll just go outside and I'll sit and, I'm not really focused on anything other than what's going on in my mind, right? And I invite you to do the same thing. Embrace a moment of silence by yourself, whether it be now or later. Just close your eyes if you wish. We're not meditating or anything like that. But yeah, just simply be. Let the quiet wrap around you like a comforting blanket. Pause this video so you won't hear me talking if you must, but don't go away. But yeah, let that quiet surround you like a comforting blanket, reassuring you that in that silence, you are whole and complete. And when you open your eyes again, just carry with you that wisdom that the silence offers. Just a reminder that sometimes the answers that we seek are not found in noise, but the quiet spaces in our very hearts. Now, as you navigate your personal journey, it's important to remember that you are not alone. The connections we forge throughout our lives with friends, family, or even kind strangers add layers of richness and meaning to your life. Your story, with all of its twists and turns, has the power to inspire others. Think of a time when someone reached out, for instance, offering support or sharing a similar experience. That connection is a reminder that we are all intertwined. Each of us playing a part in the larger human story. Your struggle, your triumphs resonate far beyond your very own little bubble, your own life. They create ripples in the hearts of others. Embrace the community around you. Share your story. Listen to the story of others. And recognize that together we create, I'm going to use that word again, tapestry of shared experiences, hope and resilience. Your journey matters not just to you, but to everyone you touch along the way. Know that your presence in the world is a gift, and your story has the power to actually inspire and uplift others. So tell it. As we come toward the end of our time together, I've been talking a lot. I do invite you to reflect on all the things that we've shared. Life is beautiful, unpredictable at times, but it is a series of moments, each one a vital brushstroke on the canvas of your own existence. So take a moment to acknowledge how far you've come. Look back with compassion on every step, every lesson that you learned, every obstacle that you overcame. Recognize that each of those moments has brought you to where you are today. And now gently shift your focus forward. What dreams and hopes lie ahead for you? What quiet aspirations are waiting to be nurtured? Every new day is an unwritten page. For you, for me, it's a fresh opportunity to, shape your journey, your future with more wisdom and more strength, and even the wisdom and strength that you've gathered along your journey. Now, before we part ways for today, I do want to leave you with one lasting thought. You came here for a reason. You clicked on this video for a reason, and that reason is part of something far greater than you might ever imagine. I'm not just talking about the video. The words you're hearing right now, whether it impacts you or not, there's a reason why you're here. Every challenge you face, every joy you experience, and every step that you take is essential to the what's that word I used before? Masterpiece. That is your life. Even on days when the path ahead, seems unclear, remember that your presence in this world matters very deeply. You are resilient, you are powerful, and you are exactly where you need to be. Trust in the unfolding of your own story. Even if the chapters aren't yet fully revealed, know that each one is a vital piece of your journey, your story. So thanks for sharing these moments with me, guys. If you ever need a reminder of your own strength or a quiet pause to just reconnect with your inner light, know that these words and this video format will be here for you. I'm not taking it down. But yeah, I believe in you, and I believe in the beauty of your very unique journey. So until we meet again, be gentle with yourself. Embrace each moment with the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are exactly where you're meant to be, where you're supposed to be, and just know that your story is still unfolding, and it is magnificent beyond measure. Take care, guys. See you next Friday. Peace.